Right, hello ladies and gentlemen. I'll just do a quick precursor to this. Oh, you got the little tiny medical ship, did you? Should we go and take a look? Are you coming to look at your ship then? See, it's already preloaded this ship, the medical ship, with the actual the rockets, the engines facing down. You'd press K, by the way, to get that to come down. And like you could not open my ship, I can't open your ship until I've effectively been invited aboard, I think. Then I can open and close the doors. So, you remember when you was trying to get in my ship when I was not there yet? So I think they understand from a gameplay point of view that it's annoying that you're getting your ship out and you're standing over there, and your ship comes out and somebody's already run down onto the panel, and they're getting in your ship and getting in the flight seat and trying to turn it round for you. Isn't it? Well, it says ramp access on the vehicle at the back.
No, it's here.
Is it? Oh, right. Shall I try it before you try it?
Yeah. Yeah. Let me.
I mean, I haven't tried it yet. I haven't got my positioning right.
No, it's not.
Alright, you do it. So you're dead. Let me try. Lay down on the... Alright. This is why it's dangerous, and you should always stand at the side that I stood at.
This is my med ship.
Yeah. I don't recall it being this way around, because normally you have the back end that opens. Yeah, put the lights on.
Turn up.
You can't turn the lights on again now. You broke it.
Look, I've got my digital medical assistant.
Yeah.
So look, like admin, manage the treatment. So yeah. It's like, Grandad, can you find that?
Yeah, should be able to.
If you can, don't open the thing yet. What I want you to do is, well, don't fly off
No.
either.
Right, so this is Captain Andreas, UK, and working alongside my grandson, who's playing as TC UK. Otherwise, Andreas and Tyler.
Grandad,
Just get me out of the seat a minute.
if I fly up a bit towards somewhere else, or you do it,
You want this ship with
Then-
us?
then yeah,
Thing is, if we're
then I'll
likely...
be able to get another ship. Or
No, it needs just parking over at the other side, that's all. I always want... If you want me to get you another ship out, or you want to get another ship out, I'll fly the ship away for you.
You fly that.
Don't open the... Don't do the thing until I've landed the ship though. Because it'll try and put this one away with me inside of it.
So I've just got, is this part here, where it's got this?
No, I know where to park it. This is a medium hangar though, isn't it?
No, this is large. You can tell
It's a large hangar, right, okay then. So it's got corner slots. It's not letting me start the ship. You're going to have to come in and start the engines. So
I'm opening the ramp. Wait, let's see if you can open the ramp from inside.
oh yes, I will be able to now. I'm inside.
See
Well,
if
should
you
be.
couldn't, that would be so funny. I'd just
You'd leave me in the ship, would you?
trapped in there.
I'm lagging just a minute. We've dropped to 368 megabits per second. You didn't let me open it.
I didn't open it.
Oh well, I must have opened it then. Come on then, jump up.
Alright,
Coming in,
I'll
coming in.
start it.
Start this ship. You right control GR. Oh, sorry, right alt GR and R.
It's on. P,
Right,
weapons are not.
right. Now then, just come out the ship with Y. And I'll show you how to turn it round. If you just stand behind me, we won't be jumping or anything.
Yes, so look, I can lock this door.
Yeah,
So now if I try and press.
yeah,
open
that
the
makes
door-
sense, because if you was in a battlefield, you wouldn't want people coming in and
Yeah.
sorting you out, would you? So, I don't think the ship's still working.
Oh, the engineering terminal, it's coming soon.
Yes, it is for everyone.
If it's not, do you want to do it from mine?
Well, you'll have to fly the ship yourself, because it's not doing it.
Well, I can't, so I need to go to the back room.
Go on then, hurry up. Go and have your bio break. Open the door for me, in case I can't get out.
No, just.
No, just move it. I'll try and move it again once I've got the door open. And you sat in one of the passenger seats. If you're going off, just sit in the passenger seat or on the bed. And because you're in the ship, it'll probably let me fly it properly. Turn your torch off as well.
My torch is off.
Something's bright.
This is my torch on. This is my torch off. That was it.
It's on for me.
No, it's not. That's the light, not me. Look.
Okay. Right, so
I'm back.
we're trying to get in this pilot seat and trying to fly this vehicle, but
It doesn't seem to be watching.
no. Oh, the engines were off.
Oh, no.
Right, so depending on what you're going to be doing with this ship, are you going to try and stuff it in another ship?
Oh, yeah.
Right then, in that case, it'll probably come on with its front end facing the doors. Or it's actually an upwards. It's an over top door. So this one came on facing that way around. So I reckon that your ship will come on turning that way around as well. I just need to.
I say banging.
Hmm?
The ship, it was banging.
I haven't banged it on anything. I'm just going to turn it around and sit it opposite the medical bay. In fact, you should be able to reverse it into the medical bay. I'll just spin it. I was going to try and fit it in the medical bay. It won't obviously go in there, will it? So that's Ricky Doodless. And
what if you just fly my ship upwards a bit, keep it there, Grandad? Like put the ship down so I can get out there.
no, there is a big area here. There, look. Yeah.
How we landed?
Yep. So you can go out the back door, out the front, out the side door. I don't think this is the landing pad, so you should be able to now. It'll say that your ship isn't available. What are you going to do? Get some bigger carrack or something like that? I don't think it'll go inside a carrack. I think it'll go inside a C2.
14. It's got a couple of seconds for the angle carrot.
Countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
Oh,
Flag up. That was close, wasn't it?
yeah. Well, that's why I sat in the driver's seat. I didn't get out. It had just fallen off the edge and crashed.
Boom.
Yeah. But normally, I would reverse it into that gap back in there.
So what I usually do is I stand on here, and then when it's doing the thing,
But there's not a very big room back there, you see. Yeah, you think being a large hangar, they would give you more room.
Bernard, go! Don't land, Grandad.
I ain't landing.
What the fuck's happening to my sheep? Look.
I don't know. Getting pushed around. I wasn't landing it. It must have just took my power off. Check fire. Who's firing?
No.
I ain't firing.
Ho, ho, ho.
So open the back.
Look at this big bit.
Hey, don't swear.
Massive. How?
There should be a big button on the back to open the back end.
This is massive. Why is it so big?
It's either got a front loading bay or a rear loading bay.
Do you even think it'll fit in?
No, I don't know. I don't think it will. I told you this would not fit in that ship. I said I think it might only fit in a C2 Hercules. There is a big file somewhere, a big website that does all that. Will it fit? So they have this fits into that, so you can put one of the little brum bikes in here. In fact, I might go and get a couple of little bikes for us.
Will the
Don't do anything.
no, what-
Just
No,
open the door.
what's that called?
Can you just open the door on the
It's
carrot?
opened.
Where is it?
It's on the other side.
Oh, right, on the other end.
What's that ship called? That you're
The-
in now.
I'm in the Anvil Medical, aren't I? But you should know whether it fits or not, because you just try it in the door. We've got it here. This is the quickest way to find out. You're telling me that the door's on the front? The ramp's at the front, is it? Well, it's not going to fit up there. I can tell you right now, I don't think it will. Certainly not. Not going to fit. Not going to fit, kiddo.
It says the CAR Pisces will fit in
Pisces.
the parrot.
The Pisces. This isn't the C8 though, is it?
It also turns out there's one at the top.
It's got a top hole on it. Yeah, go inside. I know that the Carrick's a big shape, but I don't think it'll land inside. You might be able to land this on top of it.
Look what I've just opened.
What, at the back? Is that the back
On
ramp?
the sides, I've opened some weird things. I'm just trying to get anything open to try and...
Go to the top deck. There's a ramp up there. Look.
I think that says airlock.
I know. There's a big hangar at the top of the ship,
Yeah.
but I think it's too big for this. This ship's too big for it altogether. 100%. It's not going to fit. I can see that right now.
How do I open the one at the top?
Don't know. Your ship. I've never really flown this one. There's loads of ships in here I haven't never flown, just because I've been playing it for so many years. Many of the combat ships I've never been interested in, because I'm not particularly...
Cartography deck, technical deck...
It's right at the top, right at the top of the ship, the highest one.
Alright, I'll do cartography deck.
But then you'll be able to walk around from the cartography deck to find out which one's got this hangar. I could just park it, try and lower it down into this gap if you want. See if it'll survive. But it's getting out to it, innit, once you're in space.
Okay, that was weird. I just glitched through the matrix.
Yeah, so did you try that door behind you? The big door? No, the big door. I'm looking at his screen for everybody watching. Nobody watching. The big door. Go up.
Cartography. Cartography deck.
Up and up and up. Turn round. The other way. That's it. You got to be quicker than that. When it goes up, try and look around, spin around on the platforms so you know which way it's going. Yeah. Waste of time. I'm stood here waiting, hovering in space, waiting for you. Right, I'm going to park it then, because I'm going to tell you it's not going to go. If you're just playing your game and I'm just sat waiting.
I'll try and find it.
This was a discussion we was having on one of the Discord channels about some people won't want to be just sat in a gun turret. Olive 43 was talking about this, I think, and so was Space Tomato.
I'm on a big place.
If you're wanting action, yeah, well that's the one that you need to open. Look down on that turret there. Look down.
Airlock.
Yeah, but look down on the floor. What you was walking on. Go back. Turn round.
Hold on,
Don't go in. There's no
controls.
controls in there. Go back to the door and walk outside. Look on the actual on the turret itself. There's a thing at the side, like a place, like a plaque, or on the floor below, which is the actual deck that comes up to meet this, or when you've opened the doors. Down on the don't jump off there. You'll hurt yourself. Go back in the door that you was in, and try and get down to the deck below. In fact, while you're up there, you could look to see if I can actually land this down there. Because if you can actually get on that deck, I could maybe land this on here, you don't know.
Yeah, try and land it on there. No.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm just looking at your screen to see if it's level.
Wait, is the ramp accessible?
Just a minute. Did that land?
Yeah. It's just said hangar request completed. I didn't even ask.
Yeah, but it's the wrong size, isn't it? Look, everything's rocking. Did you see?
Hold on then. What if I close it? Close the door.
It's not about closing the doors. It's about opening the roof.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
No, not. You've opened the main hangar.
Ow.
You need to go. You've opened the bigger hangar upstairs. The hangar we're in. You've opened that. But because you press Control N.
It's Alt-N.
Well, Alt N then, whatever. You need to go down to the deck below and open the ship. I don't think it's going to fit though.
Right, I'll try these.
I think it's just going to keep doing that until it explodes.
Alright, lift it up then. I'm on with technical deck. I'm testing.
Come on, hurry up, get to your next panel.
What's that? That's not it. So it looks like, yes, I can open it. I just don't know.
Get inside that room somehow. There's the panel, isn't it? No? Yeah? Yep, that's opening. Right, but the thing is, this ship is not going to fit. Look, it's not going in. It's stuck. It's not going in.
Right, so
We could just discard this on the side if you like, or we could try putting the two of them away. I will try some creative parking, but it'll be hard to get it out.
okay,
So-
no then. Do we have a?
If you want, I can take this out and park it on the deck. You
Yeah.
go to my hangar.
What in this thing?
Um,
I don't even know.
if
where-
I land this and you fly out of the hole, if you fly out of this hole, I'll put my hangar on. If I park this down on the deck, you can then pilot this one out of the hole, can't you?
Oh, my goodness. Now, how would
Do you want to pilot this one out of the hole yourself?
I don't even think I can get this one out. This is massive.
No, that's easy to do. Don't worry about that one. It's the red one. I was asking you if you wanted to get the red one out.
So I'll get the do you want to get this one out then?
No, the red one's not coming with us, is it?
Well, it's a medical one.
Yeah. So
You might
we've
need
got
a medical one.
the wrong ship.
Or there's a mini. I think-
There is a smaller medical ship than this.
Hold on.
The one which has the back
The
entrance.
CAR,
Right. I can go if you're happy with this ship being here.
And that's according to Robert Space Industries.
Yes, I know exactly which ship it is. There's a little land vehicle that you can leave inside your main ship. I've done it loads of times. I just can't remember the name of it.
Hold on. I'm opening the.
Right. Coming in then, I'm going to get out of this vehicle.
Can't open the one. Not open. turning the lights on?
Why are the lights off? That's what I want to know.
What?
Why are the lights off anyway?
I don't know.
What, did you want me to fly this one outside for you?
Yeah, 'cause I cannot fly like that. It's too massive.
Just straight up. It's not difficult. Why don't you try it? Come on, I'll come with you if you don't believe me.
I want to do the mini red one. Like, what's the biggest ship we've got?
This one.
Yeah. So I don't know how this doesn't fit. So what are we doing with this?
The biggest ship I can get though is bigger than this. Cargo bay wise,
How?
I believe. Well, I could go rent a C2.
The Crusader C2 Spirit?
No, not the Spirit. The C2 Hercules.
Oh.
You haven't seen the Hercules yet.
Can you check if the
But
doors are open?
if you want, instead of having that one, we could just have a ground vehicle that's got medical abilities. But this ship has actually got a medical bay. We don't even need that ship. This ship is that big. Come on, leave that one there for a minute. Oh, it's just disappeared.
How?
Well, it's probably been recalled. That's what I was saying to you earlier. Do you know that you hired it like a day ago?
Yeah.
Its time's probably run out. Has your red one disappeared?
10:49. No.
Yeah, but that would indicate that it's just changed over to the next thing. So now we need to go back to thinking. I was actually studying the place one time when all the ships changed over, and I still had a load of cargo in one of my ships, which was annoying. So I'm just winding up the internet again.
Grandad, pick one gun that you
Right.
want.
I don't want a gun.
No, just
Put that ship in the hold. Fly it to the middle of your floor yourself, and then fly it over this way a little bit to get yourself experience in flying in your hangar.
Yeah.
Do not press C,
Why?
because that'll put you in a free flight mode, and that's where you won't be able to control the ship. You should have put your ramps away, but never mind. Careful, go slow. When you landed, spin your wheel back so that you haven't got. It's the same as when you're running, right? Okay, well that should do it, I suppose. But if you watch your character when you're running, go to the outside of your character when you're running, right, and then move your wheel backwards, like that. Go to F4 twice. Right, now then, spin your wheel back on your mouse. Keep going. Keep going. Stop moving. Stop moving. Do it gently. That's it. Now you're walking. Now put your gun away for a crikey. Right, no, put your gun away. That's it. Just walk. Put your wheel back. Look, so you should be able to learn to walk without thinking. If you use your Z, right, this is how you make cinematics look. So you could be walking forward, so long as you know your distance, your direction you're going. Don't run. One of the things I say about a lot of people, you can trot, but a lot of people look like total noobs when they're running at full speed all the time. They don't know how to slow the character down. You've left your doors open. Never mind. And then, if you want...
The Anvil Terrapin Medic is impounded.
Yeah, because you've left it out on the deck. And you are not an owner of a ship. Your hangar is not the best place for us to play mess about games like this. So go on then. So now you can send it away. Oh, it's already been sent away. Okay then.
Come on,
Well, we'll go to the...
let's go to...
See, this isn't your personal hangar. Anybody that pledges, like I have, has a personal hangar. Can you open the door? Right, you can take your helmet off now. You're pretty well safe. So you look like an umpty with your big armour on, like you're going into big battle. I would put some lighter armour on if I was you.
No.
It's alright, don't worry about it. But it's like, spot the Japanese tourist. You know, you can spot the Japanese tourist. He's got a guidebook in his one hand and a camera in the other, you know. Because you didn't press the button.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
You want me to do it?
It's because we're at yours. For some reason it put us to yours.
Okay.
I just did. Pigeon balls.
What? What did you say?
Pigeon balls.
Yeah, don't say that. Right. So let's take the train.
Transit platform.
The last time I was in here, there was a fighter jet crashed through the window. It already happened. I didn't see it happen.
I'm already nearly at the transit.
Yeah, I know you are because you're running. And I didn't speed up my running. And I got a little bit lost. Left and right direction was. Trying to avoid these guys running at me. The next train's coming in. Is it in? Go in. Oh, we missed it.
We couldn't, it was already, the doors were finished.
Well, the doors were open when I approached it. Got 30 seconds. Look, there's Zeus behind you.
Zeusy!
With the wings on his hat.
Also, get off away from me.
He deserves a salute.
How do you do the things?
You go. Don't send friend request. Do not do that. He's a human. We don't want to know any humans. Oh look, there's a car zipping by. You should also have personal pickup. You know, somebody wants to come by in a land vehicle. But at this place, Riker Memorial Spaceport, you cannot go outside onto the ground. So there's no ground appearances. Next stop is back at home.
Is Bevic Convention Centre.
No, we're in the wrong place. We didn't want to go to Bevic.
Yeah, we do.
We do. Oh yeah, we do, don't we? Yeah.
We need to go to Oh, where's Zeus? Where's Zeus is sitting down?
Yeah, he's showing a bit of decorum, isn't he? He's like, I'll sit down. But the thing about sitting down on the train, sometimes you can't get up.
I've definitely.
We're up to 400 megabytes again. I've just done my kick around. So if anybody's having problems with their internet, here's the thing: it's usually the internet, your internet service provider, even though you're paying for, like I am, 400 megabits per second, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. They don't give you it. They're constantly throttling you because they've got limited resources, and they shouldn't be doing that. If they're saying you're going to get 400 megabytes uptime, downtime all the time, and you don't, then they're cheating you out of your money. That's my argument with my company. I've been arguing with them for like the last 2 or 3 years, and they say no, that's how it works. I said, well, it's not how it works, because if you're selling me 400 megabits per second, that's what I want. That's what I'm paying for. And they say, well, yeah, we understand that, but it doesn't work like that. And I said, but it does work like that.
Yeah.
So he's probably noticed the same thing. Well, I'm just jumping in the elevator with him. He's operating it. I'm in. I'm gone. And just let him push the buttons. Saves me a job. That's what was the idea, was me following you, and you're supposed to be pressing the buttons. I thought you'd have jumped in with him. Well, he's left me in the elevator though. Convention centre. My game's lagging. I can't get out the elevator. Right, I'll try again. Convention hall. I'm out. Right, are you in?
Mhm.
Are you in the convention hall?
Yeah, yeah. I was waiting for you.
Good, okay. As a first. We've got 764 now, so my frame rate's picked up. They haven't changed. That's still the MX.
Oh yeah, 'cause it finishes at 12 and it's not 12, it's 10.
Where does it tell you it finishes at 12? Where's that?
Checks on my tablet.
Oh, right, you checked on your tablet, right. So, all this will still be the other stuff. The Aegis stuff. Let me talk. There it is. Wow. So that was a waste of time coming back. I wonder why your character disappeared then. Just because we spent too long in the hall, maybe. Let's go back downstairs. Hurry up. Come on, we need to go and have that adventure, regardless of whether this is turning over right now.
Well, so going to Pyro then.
I'll go to Pyro.
So I want to go to Pyro. Oh my game!
That's why I didn't want you to come here without me, because every time you come here you'll get stuck because there's loads of people here. A lot of new people that start this game don't have the computers with the capability. Man's barely capable of playing this game. I mean, it's well capable of playing the game if there's not all the lag issues with the internet. It's only when the internet goes.
Open your door, open your door, open your door.
Oh, too late. I clicked the button. I'm already off. I can't do nothing about it.
You should have waited.
I should have waited, but I didn't know you were stood right behind me. So what I'm going to say to you is, in the future, let me go and have a look to see if it's gonna. I'm stood at the top of the stairs waiting for you. That's the easiest thing, because your elevator won't necessarily come out where my elevator came out. And that's the other reason why I changed my clothing to the Invictus style. I think the hope was that everybody would be wearing the same clothing and they wouldn't have to draw lots of different types of armour and guns sets. So people come down here dressed up to their hands in all different gear to be individuals, and yet they should say to you, you know, if you're seen around the event wearing all the correct gear, then we will give you a prize. You know, it could be 5,000 credits. It could be, you know, so just by wearing the hat, you'll get. And even if you've got there'll be ones for previous shows. So if you was at the convention for Invictus 2024, or Invictus 2023 if it was out then, I can't remember. And are you in the train?
No,
So
it's lagging.
right. I'll wait for you. I can't do nothing about the door. That's why you should stand in that box like I did. And then we will be waiting here. Don't jumping about in the train, because that could cause you have some lag. Just sort of like look in one place, or look at the floor. Even if you look at the floor for the most of the travel, I know it's boring, but we're looking at the floor. Your screen's not having to draw all the other stuff that's around you. That's lighter work on your GPU. So my computer right now is syncing with your computer via their network and having to draw your feet. Do you see? So the computer is talking to the network, but you're not moving about. So because you're not moving about, that's not making my computer have a lot of work to do, is it? It might be having to send lots of packets of information every second, but none of them are changing. So I'm not noticing any lag, apart from when I look out the windows.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, now watch out, don't jump out too early. That's it. Now you can jump out.
Wait, hold on, don't go yet.
He shouldn't be jumping in, so that's rude, you see. It says clearly, let the passengers leave the train before you try to.
Don't go.
Are you out? Are you out the train?
I'm out the train, just
Okay. Why? What are you doing now?
my game.
Okay.
It's
Don't start. Calm down. Remember, I'm trying to make a video here where I don't want you losing your temper. Young uns are impatient. They want things to work instantly, and they don't stand still. And this is the way things seem to work, for some reason. Don't know what all that is about. Let me just try and get this. So it's dropped below 400. It's gone to 391 megabytes. So I'm having to kick my internet up the bum. And the way that you do that, I was trying to explain that before. Probably I got distracted. Is that you have your speed test, whatever one your internet service provider says. So if you've got no, wasn't she led there before? Yeah, I think she was. Isn't that the woman you said?
Was dead.
You know, this guy had a bra on, but it's not a guy, it's a woman.
No, that's a man.
It's not a man, it's a woman. I think I know a woman when I see one. Anyway, so otherwise I've been making mistakes all my life. I'm outside right in near the bauble, the big bauble at the
Stay there.
entrance.
Right, now look at
Yeah, so you've wasted all that time doing that because now you're going to put all your gear back on because we're going in the thing. You should have done that before you went in. What my comment was that in general, I think Cloud Imperium Games would have liked it if everybody would have wore their gear. You very rarely see anybody. In fact, literally to a man, I'm the only one that walks around the Invictus event wearing the Invictus t-shirt and the Invictus hat.
Look, Sam was.
Yeah, you was, yeah, because I made you do it, but literally nobody generally goes around wearing all that gear. They can't be bothered. And the reason why they can't be bothered is because in Cloud Imperium Games, Cloud Imperium Games have not made it of any consequence to you. They should have said, let's have a contest to see how many people we can see, and everybody we see wearing our t-shirt will get 1,000 or 5,000 credits. If you're wearing the t-shirt and the hat, you'll get 6,000 credits. So there's no reason not to put the hats on. It'll also reimburse you for the. They should also reimburse you for the credits for the hat and the t-shirt, so your hat and your t-shirt becomes free. And maybe even give you something that's totally collectible that you cannot purchase anywhere else, like a free, competition winner, 2024 this day. You might have 10 competition winners. It doesn't cost them anything really. It's just numbers on a screen. Why do they bother? Why would they bother? If this was my game, I would give the next person I see with a t-shirt 5 million credits. How's that? If he's got all the gear on, he's got the boots, the trousers, because they haven't even got trousers, the t-shirt, the hat and the jacket. If you've got everything on, you've just earned yourself 50 million credits. And there'll be about 4 prizes every day. We're giving away, millions at the event, so you can buy any ship you want in the game.
He's in the same t-shirt as I am.
And then people will probably buy into the game more.
Where even are you?
I'm outside the transportation platform because we are going back to the Riker spaceport. Okay? And that's a right turn. Somebody's had the guns out. I would give them an instant crime stat. We just came back from the Bevic Centre, didn't we? So it's taken us all this time to get to here.
Ugly.
It doesn't matter, you get in the train. If I don't make it, you should have made it.
Did you make it?
I did. But now I've got to wait for you again while you change all your equipment over. So do it when you're in your hangar. Or do it when you're in my hangar. That's the easiest way, because my hangar will glitch out on you. Okay. We'll go to my hangar. We'll get my Drake Cutlass. And we'll go off on a little adventure.
Where's your...
I'm stood here. Well, I ain't moving.
Oh, there you go.
I'm going to try and just kick the internet up the bum again. So this kicking the internet up the bum is quickly run your speed test. I also have another one called Glasswire, which is a free program. It's a paid for program as well, but I have it free version, and you have that installed on your computer. Keep it updated, and it tells you about all the potential connections on your website and how much bandwidth your computer's using, right on the very first tab. So I know right now I've got 881. Jump out if you can. Mine's lagging as well, but that's because we've just had a guy in with us who's probably got a real laggy computer, and he's got loads of armour on. Did you see him all dressed up? So his makes our game, because he's got all the armour on and he's probably got a super fast computer. His computer's probably not giving him any jip at all, and our computer's having to render all the fancy stuff that he's got. So, you know, if I've got a really fancy uniform on with lots of complicated guns and flashy stuff on it, all the baubles hanging off, it's like looking at a really complex Christmas tree. Your computer has to draw that, and thus so does man, and everybody else who looks at you and sees what you want them to see. So you're the one that's to blame because you're putting a really flashy uniform on. And I think Cloud Imperium Games sort of like said this, reading between the lines, we've given you these uniforms to wear to stand out a little bit, or to blend in with the crowd of people who were going. We want you all to wear the Invictus t-shirts and the hats, else why would they even bother putting them out? And if everybody was wearing the Invictus t-shirts, it would be one file.
Oh, Grandad, I'm at your...
You're actually in my hangar,
Yes.
but I don't know which hangar I'm going to use, because
I'm at your medium.
I've got to call in the ship. I didn't want to go in my hangar and waste my time, so I'm going to go and get the could get the gladiator, but
Yeah, but the gladiator's not too soon.
did you get the anvil terrapin before, did you? Is that what it was? My cutlass back's destroyed. How was it destroyed?
Remember, because last time we flew it, the dude.
It's going to take 3 minutes. I reckon I could in that time. Oh, I don't know why my other little vehicles, I had some ground vehicles that I'd purchased. They don't seem to be there. They did reset the servers, you know. So I've got a Valkyrie as well, which is damaged. And she's intrepid. Snub fighter. The snub fighter's quite good. I mean, I could maybe get 2 snub fighters in the back of my Cutlass Black, you know. Oh, it says 8 minutes. I'm just going to nip up to the the hire station and see what else I can rent. 8 minutes. I could rent something for us. Because you haven't tried the mining yet either. Oh, we could do the mining another day, like. It's the Nomad. The Dragonfly. Do you want to come and look at these? Because I can't see them on my screen. You know when I click them, look, my screen's black because I haven't got that other threaded thing. Put some clothes on. I mean, I basically know what I'm looking at, but there's the Mustang Alpha. I could rent that.
Look, this is not heavy armour, this is medium.
That's 9,006. If I had it for 3 days, that would only cost me 26. If I had it for 7 days, that would cost me 50k. That's not bad. But I have got a lot of other ships I could fly instead of that, so it'd be a waste of money if I don't use it. C1 Spirit, the Dragonfly, the Drake Cutter. See, my ship's only 10 grand a day. The STV. Can you quickly just pop out to the thing? Come back out to the thing and have a look at this so I can see what vehicles this is on your screen. It's the Grey Cat STV. The one I wanted was the. I'd have to go to the. We'd have to go to if we want to go and do some mining. There's the Airsa though. You like the Airsa? That was that long vehicle you was in was a little all-terrain vehicle, 6-wheeler. I think it was that the Airsa, RSI Airsa. We could rent that for a day, or 2 or 3. 7 days would be 14 grand. It's nothing. Are you coming out to have a look so I can see what I'm doing? Just stop doing that for a minute. You can do that. We've got plenty of time to do that while we're getting ships out. Just drop all that. Leave it. Just coming out for me. Come on, I'm stood here doing nothing. I'm trying to get the mission on the go for you. I say I have one of these. I actually bought one of these so in the last version of the game, so I don't understand why it isn't there. The Cyclone. 13 grand. Well, I'll rent that for 3 days. Seven days, whatever. RSI. Come on, because you're costing me money. Study.
Which ship?
Just come back out to the rental screen. As if you're going back towards the base. I just want to see the picture of it because I know which one I want, but I can't remember exactly. There's the Nomad. There's the Pisces Rescue, which you've just had. That's the one you just had out.
No.
It was.
No, I've not.
So, go on, run up there. Run up the stairs, turn left. Left. No, stop. You're going too far. That's it. Turn right. Go up to the other panel. I'm at this one. Go to the other one. Right. Go to the second one down.
Second one down.
Yeah, that's the anvil. And click on the Pisces. I'll come up in a minute. So I've dropped down to 366 megabytes per second. And right,
Where's my mouse?
don't worry your mouse about.
Gone.
No,
I
just
can't use it,
right,
my mouse is
right,
gone.
right. Click and calm down. I'm on a mic. I'm on a mic here. Right, so
That's to see your
No.
notepad.
no, that's not looking right, is it? The second one down, not the third one. Go to the second one. You're dying. Take your helmet off.
I don't even have any.
Right, just a minute. You're dying, aren't you? So let's try and get you some water. Here. Take your helmet off.
My helmet is on.
It isn't. Drop. Can you pick it up? Have you got one?
Don't let me drink.
No. Calm.
Don't let me drink.
Hold your mouse.
Yeah.
Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Just calm down. Right, run to the counter and see if you can purchase.
My helmet's on.
Yep. You're choking because you're dying of thirst. Walk around the thing. You're stuck on a hat. Walk round the box. Walk round the box. Don't try picking it up. You're dying. You need to go. Right. Right. Eat something as well. To right and right. Turn right and right. Right. There, right and right. Right, there's the stop. Eat one of them blue bars or one of them. Take another drink. Left mouse button. Hold your left mouse button. That's it. And now go up to the other thing and eat one of them things over the other side, not the snack bars. No. The other side. Of the counter. The other counter. You need to stop your antics. Just pick up that food as quick as you can. Doesn't matter whether the thing goes in your backpack. Left click. Tap F once. You haven't got it yet. Walk up to the counter. You haven't. You just walk up to the counter, press F once. Now step back and press F and hold F. Tap. And now then, that's it. Do that again. Till you're at 100% on both. So you've got to watch your health and your water and everything else.
Already.
Yes, I know. You've got to seriously watch what's going on. Somebody's maybe... Did anybody approach you and stab you with a...
No.
Look in your drugs. Look in your health.
Drug level, nothing. Oxygen, 100.
Food? Water?
Food and water, 100.
Okay, right. So something's going on, innit? Try putting your helmet on again. That's why I don't run around with my helmet on when I'm inside. Have you got it sorted? What's happening? What you done?
I'm leaving because that's just annoying.
Well, you only need to go to the medical bay. I'll take you to the medical bay. We'll go back to the hospital on the train. You jump back in again. That's called rage quitting. That's very immature.
Oh, it's annoying.
I know, but you shouldn't do that.
It's just like,
Every once in a while, I will give you a nudge. Yes, stop. Every once in a while, I will give you a nudge for food and water. And it's very rare that I forget. Because I'm constantly looking round and round and round. So, where are you going to come back in now? I'll be sorting out this now. So now that's off the cards. I can't look at those vehicles. So I'll just go and set up as if it was a Drake. Okay. That was rude. Have a man just to stand in front of him like that, like he did with me. But there you are, that's how it goes. So my Drake should be ready. And the reason why I need to request that vehicle first is because this is the ridiculous thing. I can't just choose which hangar I want to go into if I haven't got the ship out and I need a large hangar, but I want to get the small vehicles out first. It's ridiculous. I have to get a large vehicle out first, then put it away so that I've got the large hangar. And unknowns. Andreas is the one I want to be. Don't jump. Turn that off.
I've still got it in the box.
So now what I'm going to do is put the vehicle back in storage temporarily. While I get out another couple of things, and then we're just going to go off on a little adventure. So the best vehicle that I want out of there is going to be my Atlas. And if it tells me I haven't got an Atlas, I forgot to look to see if my Atlas was still there, I'm going to be annoyed. It isn't there, is it? Oh, it is. There's my Atlas. Deliver. So what's going on? One submitted following vehicle will be delivered to your current location in the estimated time frame. So in no minutes at all, it should be here. And it's not being delivered. Request. deliverable, and they lie. So that's not coming. Okay then. So what about the next vehicle, which was the Cyclone? Again, not working. Okay. My megabytes is below 400. And the reason why I'm using 400 as a setting is because 400 is what I pay for, so that's what I want. And they don't always appreciate that. Not that 400, you can play it at about 100 megabits, up, down. You in? He's taking a break. He's upset because his character was choking. And then he rage quit, which is, you know... I mean, I've done rage quitting before, you know. You rage quit, because you just spent ages setting up a mission. I did it the other week, actually. I had everything together. I spent literally 40 minutes loading cargo to take down to Riker from Bikini Point, and I took off and it said you're number 5 in the queue or something to get out of the hangar. So I landed it back on the deck, and while I'm sat there waiting, I'm still spamming the let me out of the hangar button, left Alt-N, requesting docking to let me out, and another ship spawns in on top of me, a big ship. I was in a medium hangar like this, and totally smashed my Drake cutter to bits, blew it up, lost all the cargo, and then I spat my dummy out and left the game for a little bit, and I come back later on because I said, well, I'm not going to let that spoil my game. So a few hours later I was back. I had to go out anyway, and the loading process had taken longer, and I was pushed for time, and I wanted to get out. If I'd have been allowed out of the dock there and then, I mean, if it's my hangar, why don't I get a docking sequence? Especially if you've pledged and you should be ahead of all these other people who come in. But you're not. I don't know how they do the docking arrangement. But if you've requested it, even if it was in order, it sometimes doesn't work like that. So I arrive, there's nobody else around, I can't see any other ships, and I request docking and it says, you're number 2 in the queue. And I look ahead of me and I see another ship landing, and he goes in and the doors close. Another ship comes up and he lands. So I think, well, that was my spot because that's 2. So I'm number 2, so I must be next. And nothing. So I make another request and it goes, you are number 3 in the queue. So how can I be number 3 in the queue when I was number 2 in the queue and I've just watched 2 ships land? So it's lying. And then, to top all of that off, I'm sat there again for another few minutes and I request docking clearance a couple of more times, and it also says docking clearance allowed. So I didn't really want this, but since my grandson is not around, the game's on, he's sat in his bed waiting to come on. So I'll just have to give him a shout. Right, I've got another fighter ship if you want to go do some fighting.
I want to do a mercenary contract.
Yeah, this is a mercenary contract. Because in here, don't we have two positions? You have a gunner position in here, look. You want to get your aggression out. Isn't this a two-man ship? No? We can go die in a mission trying to kill other people if you want.
I remember last time we had to survive that thing actually died.
Yeah, when the ship bounced off the roof. But then we did die because I crashed into the next ship that came at me.
No, the one before that, the very first mercenary mission that I did for you.
Alright.
The one where you died before me.
Yeah.
The glitch.
Let's have a look at the heavy fighter, the Hurricane, because that was the good ship. You liked it, didn't you? Hmm. Right, so don't go to the guns thing. Just take a there. Go that way. That's it. Yeah. And then take a left.
I'm trying to move.
I know, no.
Why is it so low?
Well, because you let up your place in the queue. Because she kicked yourself. If you close your game down, you lose all the position in the server and everything. So I'm just speeding up the internet.
Nowhere.
Right, so what's that in front of you there? The yellow sign. Right, go forwards. And go straight down that tunnel that's ahead of you. Stop there. That's it. Stop there a minute. Look to your left. Is the hospital up there?
Actually, it's the right.
No, to the hospital. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Are you okay now? What's your health at? Because your health isn't full, is it?
It's on 90%. It's so annoying.
I know. Right. I've got the correct ship out for you.
Which one's that?
Well, this is that heavy fighter that we like.
Why don't we use the ship that we used before for the...
This is it. This was it. This is the ship.
No, that one. The very first one that we did.
Well, this is a better ship though. These ships go boom, titty boom, titty boom, and kill everything. Enter the gunner seat. Do you remember? This is where you was. And mine was
The driver's seat.
into the pilot seat. Unless you want to pilot it.
No. I'm not good at
You're good at flying. You're not giving yourself a chance. That's the thing. You just got to go and do it. Risk your life and die. Doesn't matter really.
Where even
Have you gone in the hospital?
No.
I wanted you to go in the hospital and get yourself medicked up. Right, stop. You're going the wrong way. That's the Arcorp thing. Turn right. No, stop. You are going the right way. Turn. That's it. And then when you go down here, turn right. And then turn left. Go through the food court area. Turn, follow to the right. Follow it.
Then it should go that way.
Turn your torch off and follow you whichever route you think you're going.
That's the thing I don't know.
Well, follow the way I'm telling you to go then. Go up that stairs. Go right to the end.
It's a stupid game.
Go up there to the stairs. Go up the stairs.
Oh, right, maybe that's
Shh, 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 shh. And go to the right. Yeah, to the right though. To the right. Now there's the way to the. If you're not going to go to the health clinic, well, you might die on the flight. I don't know. Whatever the problem was with you, the health clinic would sort it out. There's the girl that's still laid there. You know where you're going now? Riker Spaceport. Right from here, straight in the train. I know. I'm going to see if you can get us some lunch on the go. No, we're going to get lunch on the go.
No, because I haven't even had my breakfast.
I'll get us to get us some lunch.
So, like, I'm hungry now.
Weapons offline. So when you get out of your ship as well, remember, engines on. Listen.
Look at him.
Yeah, don't worry about him.
How come there's just that one guy with absolutely nothing?
So you need your engines on, your shields on, which is on the O key. Shields on. You could leave your weapons on, but that, I think, in some cases would raise your radar profile, because ships can scan you and see whether you've got an aggressive intent. And when you put your weapons on, you go to a higher power grade. You need your power on, but your engine's off. Sorry. So if you press U, all systems will go off.
Everything's wrong with me.
So pressing U puts your power on.
I can't even move, I'm just staring at this dummy.
All systems online is U.
The weirdest
Unless you're
thing in
doing
the world.
right Alt R. Look at your door. Don't look at him.
I can't.
That's it. Just be calm down. Calm down. Calm down and go slow.
No, really stupid.
P to put your weapons away.
Like, look at this, I'm holding W.
Yes,
It's not moving.
yes, I understand. But you want your engines turning off, but your power's still on, and your shields on.
So,
Shields on. Then you could leave your ship and obviously close all of your doors, because somebody could just walk in your ship and steal it then. Or steal your stuff outside of it, if you've got things inside of it. So I'm just waiting for the grandson. Where are you now? There. Alright, you're nearly there. Straight down into the hangar. My hangar, where I'm sat on my deck waiting for you. I'll select the mission, now you're in.
can't we do the one that we did before?
We'll have a look, won't we, and see what we've got.
So, like,
I'll just check the fuels. Okay. So none of my ships, the Intrepid, the Cutlass Black, none of the higher ships are logging to me. Yeah? So I don't know what's going on because they're all locked. So if I was in my Cutlass Black, I could do that and it would come up. My Intrepid. Which I've never done any combat in, but I wouldn't mind having a go at combat in it. But no point if I think I'm going to die. So we're fully loaded.
You doing the contract?
Yeah, I'm going to set the contract. Are you going to watch? So offers, mercenary, protect the site and trial protect site trial contract.
42k.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Oh, security.
Call to arms, we'll do that. As well as, because if you come across any bounties that you can pick up, or if you kill anybody who decides to attack you, they might become an enemy of the state before you can even report them. They might have already killed somebody else. Mercenary, 3 missions. Security contract evaluation. There's also exciting new opportunity with Foxwell Enforcement, and that mission is you are an experienced contractor looking for increased income with the security work, because that's 37,000. Mind you, there's 66,000 there.
Yeah, let's do the 66 grand one.
Yeah, but that might be really hard. Contract. Usually, the more money they pay.
Location.
We can do that if you want. We can try it, but we're probably going to come back in body bags.
Probably.
Accept the offer.
I really wanted to
Are you in my
party.
party? So I'll just go comms just to make sure that you are in. I don't think you're in. So look. Invite to channel, does that say? Have you got an invite for me now?
No. You invite to party.
I ain't got invite to party, so it must be already. You must already be in a party. So yeah, so we must already be in a party together.
And now share the
Mission, yeah. Contracts.
mercenary.
Just give that another kick because it's slowed right down. I've lost down to 370. So you shouldn't have to keep doing this. It sort of like spoils immersion in the game a little bit when I have to keep looking at another screen to see whether I've got internet connection. 372 and it's going up. Contracts accepted. It says please select a contract. Like it hasn't been accepted. Mercenary. There's the data theft one again. That was the easiest mission. Should we try that one? The data theft.
We've already done it. Remember, we did it last night.
Agent boarding in action. Okay. Have you got bullets on your guns? Do you know?
For my rifle, I've only got 40 bullets with none other, and then 4. I've got the underbarrel attachment, which is the torch, or should I put it as the laser?
So I've never done the boarding action one on my own or with somebody like yourself. I've always done it as part of a group. There was 4 of us went in one time and did it. But that's, you know,
And I've got my optics attachment.
the boarding one means we have to fire our guns. And I'm usually one of the people that die. You sure you don't want to try something easy? Data theft.
Data theft system.
Yeah, but it was easy to do.
And then in my gallant Boneyard rifle, I've
Right,
got
are you accepted that mission with us? Quickly. No, you didn't do it. I'll share it again.
done it.
Right. So we're tracking this one. Okay. And then we'll go to the maps. And travel to jump 890. This is going to be difficult for me. So, are you in the ship with me?
Yep. Hold on. I was just doing something.
I might just want to take some more bullets, actually.
Yeah, I need bullets. My gallant Barnyard rifle. No, my gallant Barnyard.
What type of bullets?
Shotgun and my
What
rifle.
type of bullets?
The laser. Oh,
I've got some bullets. I think he needs... So this is where we should both be. Come on, just jump. Never mind. It doesn't matter, does it? Don't. Everything you're saying is going over my mic. You're gonna ignore your belly when you're streaming. Right, look. So tell me what guns you've got. Jump out of the ship. Put your inventory on with I.
I need.
Just put your inventory on. No, I just need you to put your inventory on with I. I can't see. I can't see without you putting the inventory on with I. It doesn't matter what you tell me. I can't. Let me see what you got.
Look, I need
Put your inventory on.
the gallant burn.
It doesn't mean nothing to me. Just put your inventory on. Now look at your body and highlight your gun. Please highlight your gun. Please highlight your gun. What does it say?
Gallant Barnyard rifle, class energy, laser.
Yeah, but what does it say on like the weapon ballistic type? Yeah, so on my gun here I can see that mine is a P4AR. Look at the big sentence at the bottom. It says Bearings Classic P4AR for me. Read the big sentence at the bottom. Not the first 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs. Go to the 5th paragraph and read the line.
How?
Just read the line to me. What does it say?
That
The
one?
5th line.
That one.
Yes, the big one.
Dependable assault weapons never go out of style. Carson Werner maintains that tradition by unveiling gallant. This energy
No.
assault rifle is capable.
Okay,
of
it's not that then. I can't identify your weapon. On your weapon, it'll say LH86 is the first line. It says the LH86 from Gemini. So I've got LH86.
Yeah, that's your pistol.
Yes.
Mine,
And for my weapon, for my
mine's
gun,
The gallant Barnyard
turn your
rifle,
voice down.
then
For my
you've got the P4AR Night Stalker.
P4. So you need a P4. Right, you need P4 ammo, don't you?
I need P4
Right.
and gallant Barnyard rifle.
I don't know what the gallant...
This is my Devil
I do
Stick.
not know what the gallant boneyard rifle takes.
The gallant Barnyard takes shotgun batteries.
I haven't got no shotgun batteries, so that's... you're out of luck. But I've got P4 ammo. So I will take 10 clips. And I will drop them. I don't think I'll have the room in my backpack. Will I? Yes. So your P4, come to this box in the middle of the room, which I left. Just a minute, let me put my stuff in first before you open it. Because only one can access it, I think, at the same time. So I'm going to put P4 AR times 10 in there for you. Okay? You got it? That should be enough. And I will take the other 3 clips. So I've only got 4 clips, okay? On the pistol side of it, have you got a CM54?
CM54? Don't know. What, the pistol?
Yeah. So I've got 4 clips, so I will take another...
Let me check.
6 clips.
No, I've got the
Okay.
Night Star.
Well, right, so too much of a big job. So the first thing to do is, once you're out of here, is to put your weapon on, which is number 1, and then make sure it's loaded. But don't fire it at my ship, because I don't want my ship damaging. Right, and then number 2, make sure it's working. And I was suggesting not putting the biggest baddest mission on. We're going to fail this mission if we don't get off with it soon. Which is on 3.
I'm just putting my arm on.
Right, okay. So, are you ready? Make sure you've got your helmet on before you enter the ship. Because if we blow up, we could end up floating in space, and if you've not got your helmet on, you don't want to be finding out at that point. Okay? You ready?
Hold on.
Waiting for your...
Hold on.
Right, I'm just going to mute the mic a minute while I go quick buy a break while I'm waiting for Tyler. Right, finally, here we go. You got your helmet on, by the way? Did you have your helmet on? Do you know? Jump out the seat. Hold Y to jump out. You can't see. Just jump out with Y. Hold Y. Yes, you've got your helmet on.
It ain't the actual one.
Doesn't matter. It's an helmet. Just jump in the plane quick. Gotta go. I'm opening the top door now. So if you're not ready, you're deady. I'm waiting for our place estimated 100,000, no, 1 million seconds. Is that 1 million? I don't know.
No.
1 mil.
100 milliseconds.
Request again. Request again. Come on, urgent boarding in action in progress. Was the flight attendant has gone off for his break or something? Disabled in atmosphere. What's happening? Oh, that thing's happening again, is it? That's somebody else popping in?
Yeah.
I put my weapons away. Leave the weapons offline. That's what happened to me. I was just reiterating that story exactly. That what happened was, as I was leaving the hangar, a guy spawned in right on top of me and destroyed my ship. And then the people in chat, there was like a group of them, they were blaming me. I said, well, it was my hangar you spawned into. Blame Cloud Imperium Games. And they, or from their point of view, of course, I spawned into their hangar, but that wasn't my fault. And it might not have been their fault, but you know, you can't go blaming people. Apart from the guy, then the next thing, the next, don't worry about it. The next thing, that's to climb out, following the stars. Everything's fine.
They had to increase the sensitivity.
Yeah, so the next time, about a couple of hours later, I returned, got back in the game, spent another 40 minutes loading up a whole brand new set of cargo, again all at Bikini Point, went to take off, and a guy flew in at an odd angle real fast and crashed right into my ship as I was leaving the hangar bay. He was just totally out of control. He can't have possibly known I was coming out the hangar, so I trust not to believe that it was deliberate. It could have been. And it could have been one of the guys from the first party, but I was logged out for a couple of hours. Just turned the game off. When my character might have persisted in the universe, but don't know that. Now my game's lagged. Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll get there.
I just saw a ship. I saw a massive
Yes,
ship.
well, we'll get there, don't worry. We're back up to 351 megabytes. No, looks like I'm crashing. Crash report.
Oh.
Yep.
No one's even again. What am I gonna do?
Why would I want to verify the files when it's already been working?
You're still there.
Yeah, I'm still there. I'm coming back in, straight in. Because you're sat there, aren't you?
What's that?
Don't get out of your seat. Well, it might be falling out of the sky, I don't know. I don't think it will be.
There you are.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You'll be alright. We was in the middle of... sending the thing on, so... Notice, don't wait.
It's
It's,
quitting game.
yes, it's just waiting for me to come in.
No, it says to me quitting game.
Yeah, well, don't touch your keyboard. Oh, right, okay, well, I don't know why it's done that. Restart yours, quickly. Well, this is why I can't do these types of big missions, because they're destroying you. When you get destroyed, you get destroyed. You know, you go to all the preparation, you get all your guns, your bullets. It costs you a lot of money to prepare for the mission. You rent a ship, maybe, in some of the cases when it's a combat ship and there isn't Invictus week on. And then you get all of it ready and you go, and the next thing you're dead. But not do anything from the mission. You're dead because somebody crashes into you in the hangar, and it's your hangar. Somebody crashes into you as you're leaving. Worse when you've just spent 40 minutes loading and selecting missions and planning your route, and you know, as it was, I remember that mission because it's only recent. They were all going to Riker.
Yeah.
Everything was going to. Yeah, but that wasn't that mission. That was one before. I did last week when you wasn't here. I spent 40 minutes in real time loading 47 SCU up one box at a time from the cargo lift. Right, I'm back in. Just waiting for the lad. Tyler? He's gone for a bio break, I think. I'll just sit here. I've used X to hold station. We're waiting for my gunner to arrive. He should be coming back in the game momentarily. If he doesn't, I'm going to have to turn around and go back and pick him up. I'm hanging out 30 kilometres out from the 890. I've only got a short while to intercede. Another thing you can do on this mission is usually take a cargo ship style drape cutter and a box to put uniforms in and stuff, and raid all their loot and loot all their stuff. But you know, might have to fight the ship initially. I'll read you this while we're waiting. An executive client just informed us that their 890 jump had been intercepted at Arcorp and boarded by outlaws. They would prefer to have this handled privately, owing to the sensitive nature and proprietary data that's being stored aboard. The first priority would be to clear all outlaws as quickly as possible, so that recovery team can be dispatched to return the ship to the owner. The longer the outlaws have control of the vessel, the higher the chance it will be lost. I recommend you acquire a team for this outing to expedite matters. Note that thanks to a small contingent of security personnel who stayed aboard, all surviving members of the crew were able to flee in an escape craft. The current status of the remaining security is unknown, but just in case, keep an eye out for friendlies when you engaged with hostiles. Secondly, if at all possible, the client is very interested in preventing the theft of the aforementioned data. If you are able to stop the theft of the confidential data stores before they are transmitted, a generous bonus will be issued. Needless to say, this is a client I would very much like to keep happy. Brendan Corchado. Looks like I'm going to have to come back to the base to pick up my gunner. So we'll just pop back to base. Get yourself to the flight pickup point ASAP. And we'll try again. Yeah, right, so I've got to find the exact marker. That's not the right marker. Arcorp, there you are. That's the one I want. Whilst he's getting himself back, he's actually sat in the hotel. There it is over there. Don't be looking at him. Look out of the elevator for the doors opening. You're on the wrong floor, I think. Yeah. No? Okay. Right. I want to be down there. Would help if I had the right buttons. I'm getting a little bit of lag here. I've dropped down to 300 megabits. Right, we've joined the hangar queue. We've got 5. No wonder it's lagging because we've got loads of people here. If I am 5 on the queue to go and get a place, I'm going to have to... No, weapons offline. I had my guns out. Thank you. We're probably going to fail this mission because we can't get to it because of all the lag. But there you are, that's the way it goes sometimes. I think they usually give me this hangar over this side, so I'm gonna wait as close by as I can. I'm waiting for a hangar. What happened? Did you game?
Can you not see that?
Did you game? I didn't see it. No. Did your game quit on you?
Yeah.
Okay. The other guards that we were supposed to be protecting, they'll probably all be dead now.
I know it's 12:16.
Doesn't matter. We have to finish this mission. We started it, and if it ends before we get there, it's just the way it is. We just calm down. Doesn't matter. Just calm down. Stop being negative. Northern Rock Group offer contracted 90,000. You can have all of that 90,000. I don't want a penny of it. It's my loadout manager. Well, just while I'm waiting, I've got nothing else to do. The contract. There's no timer ticking down, but it said get there as soon as possible. It's not that. Thanks to a small contingent of security personnel who stayed around, all surviving members of the crew were able to flee in an escape craft. The current status of the remaining security is unknown, but just in case, keep an eye out for friendlies when you enter the hostiles. I could try landing and switching to my other, Cutlass Black, because that's got cargo space in it. I could take a cargo box, and then when we've killed all the enemies, we can put all their loot in our ship and bring it back. Loot the bodies. You can be in the back looting the bodies. We can even set off on the adventure. They're easy enough to do. Like you did it like he did it on that thing that he was before. But we can just throw them in the back of the black Cutlass Black. Just throw them in there loose.
We're playing on PC, aren't we?
We'll go into a ship where the back doors will be able to be opened and we'll be able to just chuck them out. Or I could bring a smaller cargo ship which has got an SCU space. I could take a little cutter, a small one. Don't click your knuckles, kiddo. It's not good for you. You get arthritis doing that later on in life. Alright. Well, try avoid doing that because it's not good. You know, Uncle David, he used to do that, and now his fingers are all knackered. Somebody coming in out of the speed here. Hangar queue 1, so I'm next. So whilst you're still travelling too, I'll switch ships. Requesting over and over again. Oh, we're just waiting. So, yeah, but it should have given me it now. It should come up, hangar request completed. Keep asking. Request completed. So there's my hangar there. No, well we could put it in the back, but we don't need it for this job. We can come back and get it. I've got a Grey Cat STD, whatever it's called. Right. While you're coming, try not to press multiple keys. If you've got your keyboard running, don't spam the key. Just press it once. If it doesn't work, give it a minute or two, then press it again. Yeah, you're alright. Did you jump out the elevator too soon?
No.
Either way, it's loose. Ah, that's it, keep going. I'll just be changing the vehicle over then and getting a box out maybe.
And I've got this way towards our
Even out. Look which way I'm going. $366. I'll put the give the internet a kick up the bum. I'll just put this one in storage first. And just whip my helmet off quickly. Travelling with your helmet off, aren't you? Just to start off. Food and water is 100%, so that's okay. How was that stored? I'll just go put that back on the agenda. Keep going, keep going. You lost. You got lost. You've got a map just the same as you have in the other place.
I'm doing it, it's just a game.
Don't bother about that.
It's too heavy.
Oh, Spartan. I mean, when I tried to get the other vehicle out, Cyclone rented. The grey cat has come up. What are we looking for? Anvil, medic, anvil, gladiator. Right.
The closest, the only thing I can find, and the stupid one.
No, never mind the map. Just come back to normal view. Please walk down there, so I can see. Just turn round so I can see where you are. I think I know exactly where you are. Turn round. No, turn round. Yeah, go back through that underneath that yellow sign. Up there. Keep it. No, come on. Just don't lose it. Keep your head cool. Keep a cool head. Come on. I don't need to explain to people why you're losing it. Keep going up there. Right, now turn to the right and then turn to the left. Just turn to the left and now turn to the right. That's it, that's the right one. Now stick to the right hand path. Be quiet. Be quiet, just stick to the right hand path. Right, we're getting the other thing out. The other, well, if it's there, because I've missed it, must have missed it. Cutlass back, there it is. Retrieve. I'll just go and get a box out. Right, I'm going to risk 2 containers on this mission. Did you say you wanted some battery ammo, shotgun ammo? I don't think I've got any. A Devastator shotgun? Is that what it is?
Devastator warhawk shotgun is the ones that I've got. But the Devastator
Right. Let's see if that'll just go straight there.
Just a devastator.
Okay, don't worry, it's coming. Just gonna give the internet a kick up the bum. Could have done with I've got plenty of time to do this, so right, so I hope my ammo did not fall through the floor. Looks like it might have done. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, it's on the top. Look at that. So right, I need to be in a different place. Perhaps just there. Not there, sorry. Can't do it like that. So let me move those across. So when I want it to go to normal thing, what do it? Okay, right. I've been dropping the other ammo. Open inventory. It's proving a lot harder than I thought. What I'll do is I'll just move it another way. So first off, pick that up, throw it that way. No? Fair enough. What's happened? Tyler?
Stupid thing keeps happening.
Well, you should have said something to me. I'm sat here waiting for you. Come on. His game's crashed again. Or did you shut it off?
No, it keeps fucking crashing.
Maybe easier if I open this side door here. This one I'll just take it over there. Unless I have to pick all these up one by one now. What do you think I do? So I've got these two here, we'll just pop them further back. Right, I'm just trying to get the strength of the internet back up again and recall my son's channel for him. I opened that door in order to put this one in here and didn't use it, did I? Right, we're going to have all engines on and weapons off. Shielder on. No. So when you leave your ship, if you're parking on a planet or anywhere that's not even in your hangar or anything like that, it's weapons off. That lowers your signature, or should do. Technically, if they ever bring that in, it's just a good thing to do. If you've got your weapons on, in all the space films I've ever watched, when they've got their weapons on, they come out of cloaking, they can't cloak. You know, that's like, that technology isn't quite there yet, where in the futuristic sci-fi movies, where in fantasy you've got a cloaked ship, you put your weapons on, you can see a trace signal. Same as if you use your warp engines, you can see a signal. So you turn your warp engines off, you travel on silent like a submarine. It all comes from really the days of the World Wars, World War II, where you travel slow and low underneath the surface of the water and just pop your periscope up. And part of that is just doing things like turning down your signature on other people's radars. So turn off your weapons, leave your shields on in case you are attacked. That also prevents people from coming up and stripping your hull with a salvaging ship. Turn your engines off, and that stops you from blowing away. I know that sounds stupid, but the fact is that when your engines are on, it seems to make the ship lighter, and in a strong wind or whatever, you blow away. Right, I'm just going to go and help my son with his getting his tours. Grandson's on his way now, walking through Lawville. Left. Right. He's just coming down the stairs in Lawville towards the Riker spaceport. Try not to jump because that increases your graphics, your GPU, because it counts as fast action. Just run at a normal speed. Slow your character down a little bit. And then stand patiently in the box looking at the train. Don't look away or anything. The train will come up. Just concentrate on getting on the train, not looking at other characters, because by the time you're too close. You could have fell through the gap then. Right? So if the door opens too quickly, no, you need to be able to see what's going on a little bit. Don't stand too close to there, because your computer's going to get such a shock when things all change. Just look out the door what you're going to be turning out of. This one here to your left. Turn to your left. I think that's the one you're going out of. And he's doing quite well, considering this is like, you know, a girl for adults, but I'm here. He's playing with his granddad. He's not left alone. He's not talking to anybody, any strangers or anything like that. So, and we're doing missions together. So he hasn't come into contact with any other players. We've not been killed by any other players, which is one of the arguments my eldest son has. He's like getting on for 40-year-old, and he doesn't want to play games where PvP can take his ship or anything else. So that's fair enough. I think while I'm waiting for him to turn up, I might well just try and take off. I'll put my engines on, which is I, and just take off and spin the plane around, spin the vehicle around so he can run straight in the back of the ship. And I want him to sit in the gun turret. I've got a doors all open key here. Open the exterior, and that should open all the side doors and everything. Yes, it has done. We'll just land it down nice and gentle. We can actually lower the camera below the floor level, but you know. That's what we're doing. We're waiting. Don't stand too close to the panel. I know it's lagging, but look at your doors. That's it. Have you already pressed your button? Are you coming in my hangar now, are you? I'll just turn all my engines off. So I'm cold and dark, so I can, as soon as you get in the ship, look in them. No, don't bother with that. Just look in the cases, see if you've got any ammo in there, and I'll just fasten up the ship. Take that ammo if you want it.
You know, for your gun.
Did I have my food in this one? I think I did. I left my
Your gun.
a minute.
The one that I'm in.
Did I put my food in here? I did. Just a minute.
I've got a laser point on an attack automatic suppressor for you, so I don't need them.
No, it's alright, I don't need them either. You leave them in the box if you want. Anything, if we manage to come back with them boxes, come back in here and get in the other seat. You can either get in this pilot seat behind me, or you can get in the gunner's seat. This is a 3-man ship, this one. Are you in? Good. Right, here we go. Requesting takeoff. By the time we get there, the mission's red, look. You see it's gone red for me. 2 in the hangar, look.
I ain't got nothing.
No, but... Alright, so... Let me just try and correct that. You are definitely in my group, aren't you? Party, yeah. Friends. Invite to channel. Watch out for a message to come up. Accept it. It should already be. You should already be in there, and we should already be sharing. Ready? Accept. Although by the time we get there, the ship's probably going to be gone.
Travel to that car to look the infiltrator that
Hmm.
890 jump.
That we should have done that like hours ago. It's been an hour easy, hasn't it? When we get there, we're going to have to do what's called EV. Jump out of your seat and put your helmet on, by the way.
I don't even know which
Well, jump out of your seat and put it on. We're still waiting for a place in the hangar queue. So you press... I can look at you and tell you whether or not your helmet's on. To look at you? Yeah, your helmet's on.
Yeah, this is my actual one.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Look at my face, see if my helmet's on. Where did you get that one from?
That one. I've had it for
Are you sure it's a helmet?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you start choking when we go out into space, then you should know that wasn't a helmet. That's the hard way to find out.
Well, this is and not one of the backs.
And sometimes they're open face helmets or what you call tack helmets, just like a normal helmet.
Ballad?
Listen, we're already taking off. Well, what's going on? Was that another ship jumping in? Shouldn't have been, because it's my hangar. Really annoyed about that.
It was for some reason, for me, we keep teleporting.
Can you look outside, see if I've put my wheels up? I think I have.
Yeah, well.
You sure?
No.
No, I haven't put my engines out the right way around.
What, is it those front ones there?
No. If I put the wheels out, look, you'll see. Landing gear looks like this.
Oh. That's so good. You can see that means
Right, engines look like this. Turn to the side, look, you see? That's thrusters down for vertical takeoff and landing. Gives you more power. And you can use a lower engine power, use less fuel when you're landing and taking off, because the engine's pointing in the right direction. Other than that, all the other throttle, all the other thrusters, the little ends all over the ship have to raise you up in the air. That's the idea anyway, what I'm anticipating. Right, so we originally set off at night time.
it's better not to.
Now we'll go back into the cab so that you actually sat looking at your own character, so that you're not... And keep your character moving. Once I'm out of this armistice zone, I'll put the weapons on and you can take a few pot shots. It'll sort of like say, he's still here all the time. need to climb. I'm not climbing. Do you want to turn that number 2 on? Give me that. Pass me the guitar. Put you.
Is that mad?
Yes. So turn on the number 2 switch. I don't know whether it's going to work. Oh no! That wouldn't have been your fault, that was my fault. Right, for some reason I've not got any connectivity now. My ship is drifting. Whatever that was, it's just knocked us off.
Can you press Y or something to get out on the scene? Because I can.
I've got nothing. I've got no keyboard control at all.
Oh, I got like full control.
No, we're just drifting and we're probably going to crash. So that's the beauty of the game, you see. I shouldn't have asked you to press the button. It's my fault. Yeah, we'll have a look, see what's going on. Anything to do with power cables, of course. There's nothing I can do about it. If it's going to fall out, I've got no control over the keyboard at all.
I'm entering the turret.
You just hold your seat. Houston, we have a problem. I should have said Riker Spaceport, we have a problem. What's your problem? So, we're at 11,000 feet and we're drifting. Sorry.
Like, they're just massive stuff.
All I can do is try pulling my keyboard and pushing it back in again. Nothing. Ah well. Life and death of a pilot. Oh, something's happening. The mouse is back. Hey!
Yo, something just shot at us.
No. I don't think it did.
I keep seeing sparks.
Nothing can fire at us here, we're still in.
I keep seeing sparks.
Alright, well keep your control still. Don't flip your about it. You must stay in your seat while I'm travelling. It's the wrong. I need to get off. No, it's not letting go. I only wanted to. All I wanted to do was just teleport away. Try and keep yourself still, man.
It says travel to
Please.
Belgium.
I know. I'm trying. It's very difficult when the keyboard wasn't responding. That's only 6.2 million meters away. Right, action. Yeah, well, you won't need to fire your guns, I don't think. We're going to board the ship unless there's a ship nearby.
Unless there's a ship nearby,
that we have to fight first? I can't remember. I don't know, because normally when I've been on the crew, I've been in somebody else's crew.
Clear all hostiles. Put the guns on.
Do not shoot the first ship you see, because the first ship you see is the one we're protecting. Okay? You listening?
It says we've already cleared the hostiles. It says 20 out of 20.
What? No, there's 20 to kill. Right, we've got to shoot these two ships first. Your guns are on, aren't they?
No. They're on also.
Right, weapons are online. Somebody ringing us now. I can't be answering that. You keep your target on him. I'll try and keep the front still till I get to this other guy. You see the little pip in front of him? Ooh, we've got missiles after us. This is the big issue, and I can't remember. There's a little round dot. Well, I can't even see the guy.
These are bubbles. They're using my strap.
It's another.
Inbound missile.
Yes, I know. I don't know what to do about it though. I haven't got the experience. I don't know where my. All I know is to twist and dive.
We'll do that.
That's what I'm doing. But I'm blacking out.
I think I killed one.
Yeah, I heard it go pop.
Now there's
Thing is, it's not an easy mission. That's what I said to you when we were starting it. When you said you wanted to do this particular mission for 90k, it's not the money you go after. It's the ease of doing the mission, so you get experience. We're doing a mission that's like 10 levels above where I can do. I haven't even done this mission on my own, never, ever. But what I was trying to tell you was, there's a little round pip just in front. That's the thing you want to be shooting at, not the box. Have you got your T? Did you press T to target him?
yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, but it's the little round dot in front. The little round dot in front that you want to be targeting. There's a little round thing. Even if it's way in front of the ship, that's the way he's going. By the time your bullet gets there, he will be there. If you can hit that little round thing in front, otherwise you won't be able to hit the ship. These ones are just too fast for me. Plus it makes me sick. And our shields are down like mad. So I just can't. I can't. He's going to crash right into us, isn't he? One guy said to me who was a real good pilot, he said, if you're flying at another pilot and he's flying at you, the best thing to do is to not try and avoid him, just fly towards him, because if he's anything of a good pilot, he won't want to crash into you just as much as you don't want to crash into him. But that doesn't work with AI pilots, does it? Because the AI pilots just want to destroy you any which way they can. We're literally standing still now. Can you see that guy? So rather than, try and fly in his direction, and also using decoupled, which I've only just remembered. Ignore that message, don't accept that message if you've got one coming up.
I've blacked out.
Alright, just a minute. And I think that's also to do with the type of your suit that you're on. Weapons system destroyed. So we're taking loads and loads and loads of damage. We're nearly dead.
Oh, I've got his engines.
I'm going to lose about 10 grand's worth of boxes here. Maybe more. I can't even see him. The shields are gone. The next hit we're probably going to die. And I can't even do anything about it. Talking balance. The ship's knackered.
I think I got one.
So I can't. My response time isn't quick enough. So I'm not going to be able to hit them most of the time, especially when they're flying as fast as they are. I'm just not a combat pilot, I'm not cut out for it at all. Shields offline. That's it, we're dead. Nothing. So we didn't even get in the ship. So the next time we're making a decision to go to a mission, it'll be my decision since I'm the captain. And I'll be saying,
Don't we have an escape pack?
we've got nothing, we're dead. Irene, that's it, we're done. The ship's on fire. All we can do is now get out and hope that they end us real quick. We haven't got anything. All we've got is our helmets. If you look around the ship, you'll see the ship's on fire. In fact, once you get out of your ship, you'll probably find that you're floating.
I'm out.
I'm still inside, I can't move. I'm trapped by some method. There's no point. You might as well just die in the ship, to be honest with you.
Here, I'll try. Come on.
Yeah, but it's my cases, you see, I want.
Yeah, well, for some reason it's not letting me put my tractor beam on.
No, you can't have your tractor beam on. Just leave them there.
Press space.
Um,
No, sorry. Press
No.
shift and W.
I don't want them floating loose. Leave them in the ship. I can find them if they're in the ship. I can't find them if they're not in the ship. If you keep your body right near here like this, you want to sit in the back here. I'll go and see if I can get a thing, because I'm going to lose them 2 boxes. You know them boxes cost me £2,500, something like that a piece.
I'll buy them.
No, don't matter. It's not only money. I'm not saying that, but if I'm coming back out to try and finish this mission off,
See where it is.
right,
Got my war horse.
stay in the back of the ship like this for as long as you can. I'll die and I'll come back.
Right,
And I'll come back as fast as I can. There's no point in you dying and going back. Unless you're going to go out and play. And I was going to take you on an adventure, but we can't do that now. Unless we both just die in what to call it. So come and stay inside.
I've got my gun.
Yeah, there's no point in fire. If you fire at them ships as they're flying by, they'll see you as hostile and they'll just blow the ship up, and then everything will be gone. And your body will be dead. And you'll be away. Come back in the ship.
So I can put my 1 and 2 out.
Yeah, but stay.
I can get my
Keep
3
your gun. Keep your gun in your sidearm in your thing. Keep it put away. Because if you're flying about with your gun out and you die, you'll let go of your gun and your gun will float away and you won't have your gun anymore. Then you have to buy another gun. Do you want to just stay there and see what happens and go and play with that girl for a bit? Go play with her for an hour. She might be gone soon.
Wait, Grandad.
Come on, I can't. I've got no choice. You're not going to be able to do anything apart from die and respawn. And I'm going to come back for this. No, I want it open. Open it. Right. Do you want to go and play? Go play with that girl that was calling for you.
I'm gonna have to go get changed.
Okay. But I'm going to have to come and let you out. That's the end of the mission for now. But I'm going to leave the stream running and I will come back and sort that out. So, sorry about that. Just wait for me. I'm going to quickly die with the backspace. And
What happened?
I died. I deliberately committed suicide.
Dad?
Don't worry about it. Let me come and let you out. Right, if you can hear me, we're just taking 5. This is quite good actually because we've still got all our kit on. I am just going to nip off for a quick bio break. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Rightio, rightio. I am back. Sorry about that. It was just a little break. I had to let my grandson out, so he pops in for a quick game. Now he's gone out to play with his mates. You know, don't forget these games are hard enough to play as an adult, let alone as a kid. I know plenty of kids who play them and do very well. So my plan now is to just try and get back and recover my kit if I can. Not that. This one. Wait a minute. Thank you. I've just remembered the Invictus week. I want to go and have a look at the other ships. I ain't bothered about the cases or that mission. Would have been nice to have done it like. I'll probably get back there in a ship and still get shot. I'd have to abandon the mission, then I would probably lose the marker. And my grandson's counts shut himself off, I don't know why. Leaning over and trying to do my son's account on his grandson's account on his PC there. It's kicked him. He'll still be alive in space in his body, but he's gone out to play with his mates. So. And it still says Guardian MX. Oh God. So no. We're still on those, and for me in the UK it is now 1:30. So it gives me a couple of chances to do other things, like I can go and do that, my first view of the other ship. My grandson's a lovely lad, but he wants to do the things he wants to do, just as anybody does. He's his own man, and missed the train. Whilst I'm trying to concentrate on my storylines in my head, thinking up, this is what this goes here for. You know, like I was trying to talk about how the flight deck crew, the people who fly the defence fighters or the attack fighters, would need to be above the flight deck, and I was trying to reiterate that story to everyone, and he just kept interjecting with things that were off topic for me. And then when I come back I can't remember what I'm talking about. I've lost my train of thought. So I generally am a solo gamer. I work well in a team when I'm you know, in a team where maybe somebody else isn't got to do all the thing. Somebody else is doing all the thinking, and they're just saying things like, "Oh well, we're going to go here and there." That's a bit dangerous, isn't it? How close that comes. So I think this is taking us back to Riker. There's Batman there, look. We're back to the plaza, are we? So next, it should tell you where you're going next before the countdown. So tram departs in, but if you just get on the train, so where's it going? Is it? It's next Memorial Spaceport, which is where I wanted to go. But I think the other week there was one tram going from this side going to Memorial and back, and the train at the other side of that platform back there where we've just been was going backwards and forwards to Berwick. And then for a while both the trains were only going to Berwick, and I couldn't even get to Memorial. I couldn't get to Riker Memorial at all. Went backwards and forwards on both the trains, and none of them stopped at. They both went to Berwick every time. And maybe I just got the sequence wrong, and one train was doing the 3 stops and I was on the wrong one every time. I don't know, but that's what it appeared to me to be. I just couldn't get. You sort of know when people aren't doing the right, or they're lost a little bit, because they don't go through the shortest route. That guy was looking, he was running straight, literally. I think he was looking to go left, or thinking he might be going left. So what I might do is take a big ass I'll go and try that the Hornet maybe, or the other heavy fighter, the Hurricane. Go back, kill them ships, try and board them. Lagging like mad though. Goes them down to 380 something megabytes. Oh dear. What was that about then? Helmet is on. What's in my backpack? That and two of them. No food. I just wish it'd stop. Glitching in and out of different screens. So when I press I definitely wanted to go to not that screen. Not that screen. I'm just pressing I. That screen. Why does it change from that screen to the other type of screen where I don't want it? I should be able to turn off and on the different type of screens I want. I do not like the other method. P4. So I don't think I've got any more P4 ammo. But my other body will have. It'll have all the ammo on it. Oh, I have. That should do it. Should have barely enough to get by. I don't know. See if I die in this one. If I die in this one, I won't go after the... I can't pick up the cases or anything in this though, of course. At least it's not a long way. 371 megabytes. Give the internet a kick up the bum. I thought maybe my grandson had been left in the position of having to fight the soldiers on his own when the ship got hammered. But the game's kicked him anyway, so... not for idle, because I was longer than that idle. When I came back, I was laid in the bed and he was already kicked. So I was laid in... obviously my character was being regenerated. And I can imagine that maybe different tasks might even have a different ooh, that was rapid. So we're just taking it to about 13,000. There's 10, 11, 12, 13-ish. Get that, so... something that at least takes us in that direction. Maybe a genie. Let's get to there. So my game's locked up again. Now I can see that waypoint. I can also so the nearest waypoint for me to get round the planet is that one over there. These distance markers are set, you know, so many kilometers high in the sky, all around the planet, so you can see one of them at least. hopefully. My grandson's account's coming back on now, but I don't quite know exactly whether he'll be in. I don't see how I can get close to that. I'm trying to stop my... I only wanted a quick, like 3-second boost from it. But now I bet you I'm even further away. This is what's been happening in general. You fire it up, yeah, much more further away now. At least it's given me, it's giving me a waypoint back to, I want to be 137 million meters, million meters. 143. Not too bad. And stop there. Stop. Right, we're in a fighter ship now, so it's a bit of a different situation. Although I don't understand why I keep blacking out at this point, because I'm only doing 1,124 meters per second. Yeah, that's why. Well, in that case, if I was doing 1,000 meters per second, I should have covered that 6.2 by now. Wouldn't you have thought? 1,125 meters per second, and I am 6.1 million. 6.1 million nautical miles away. Yeah, I understand. I'm an idiot. I don't know how I can get close to that though anymore. I mean, to be honest, I was surprised the ship's even there with the length of time it's taken me to do the mission. There's nothing for me to lock on to. I can't be travelling 6 million miles on engines. Just no logical way for me to get to it. I just thought if I could fly out a little bit in another direction. So now it gives me the message. Now it gives me the thing. Right. 30 kilometers. Right. So hopefully objective complete. How? Hold the data transmission. They're still fighting on the ship. If I turn my engines off, Yeah, you see, I just can't fight. I'm just wasting my time, incapacitated. I've got no gunplay skills at all in this game. It's the lag on my PC as well. All does the same sort of thing. So, let's just give up. In my megabytes dropped to 2.41, so I haven't got no up down speed at all. And if I'm in a 90, that's it, I'm done. Because I don't want to be wasting my money on more and more gear. I wouldn't mind going there and getting my boxes back, which I can do. Maybe recover the bodies. But it's all that work again. That was, another half an hour. But yeah, not interesting. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it quits there for this video and say thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next enthralling episode of my deaths in StarCitizen. Tatty bye.